Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Sourpuss, and welcome to part 1 of my island teardown. This first part will have me removing furniture, trees, and bushes, and I'm organizing the latter two. Furniture just goes put in my inventory, and then trees and bushes I'm organizing by type and by a certain amount. So as you can see right now, I'm just taking down the mountain to the left of my town square. I first wanted to get this one down because my plan was to start placing all of my flowers, bushes, and trees beside Town Hall. Since that's the thing that is unmovable, I figured that would be a good anchor point for the things that I want to keep, but also organize everything so that I know how much I have of everything, because my flowers are out of control. At this point, I don't even know what bushes I have. So I wanted to just cull it down to, I decided on 30 roses of each color and then 15 of every other flower color. And I've kept somewhere like 15 of each bush color or something like that. This whole project took me about 15 hours to get everything demolished. It was a huge undertaking, and it was definitely a bit daunting at first. Well, at first it was fun, but then after a little bit, once you got some demolished, it felt really daunting. Overall, I'm really happy I did it. I'm having so much fun designing a new island, because when you first start off, obviously you don't have island terraforming and stuff, so you don't really get to do with your island what you want unless you start from scratch, and I never necessarily did that. So the first cliff is almost gone. It's kind of crazy to see my town hall no longer surrounded by mountains, because I believe it's been like that since I can remember. It's probably around the summertime. And here I have started organizing my cedar trees and my red camellia bushes. At first I wasn't entirely sure how I wanted to organize everything, so it's a bit of a mess with my cedars and my camellia bushes for sure, because I just was kind of putting them between all the trees, so I didn't really count those bushes. And then after down the line, it was when I began to actually organize the bushes by a certain amount, because I realized I had way too many and I did not need all of those bushes anymore. It's always fun watching me go into my house and organize the inventory and put it all away. It's just so satisfying to me. I also hope this is a good speed. Any slower, it would have been such a long video. Again, considering I had hours and hours of footage, over a dozen. First part, 40 minutes. Second part's like 30 minutes. Anything longer, I felt it could be really long. And I've never really done voiceover, so I wasn't sure if I would want to sit for over an hour and do VO, but it's not too bad so far. I mean, we're getting the path taken away. See Diana and Tammy working out. It's also really funny, once my island had literally nothing on it, my villagers looked so sad. They would just roam the empty snowfields and they had nothing to do. I didn't even have water, so they wouldn't even sit by water. It was kind of sad. I've since done a bit of decorating for Francine and Chrissy, so villagers I think are a little happier, I hope. As you can see, I'm using the beaches to store all of my houses, shops, museum, my house, and all of the flowers, and I'm trying to organize the flowers sort of on the beach just by type for now, and then later is when I'll go through and organize by color and breed. So as you can see here, I'm starting to fill in the water up on the 3rd level so I can begin to demolish this, just so that I have some more space behind Town Hall. Seriously, I don't even know how many shovels I went through doing this. It has to be dozens. Like, digging up flowers constantly and bushes and trees, it really wears down your shovel, that's for sure. It's also interesting to me, I find when demolishing, it's a bit more tedious than when you're actually creating a new cliff. Like, it takes almost longer to to build one up because you're not entirely sure what shape and stuff you want to do. But it's less tedious to me because it's almost more fun to just like kind of decide what your cliffs are going to look like. Whereas demolishing it can just kind of be so mundane that it's not necessarily the most fun thing to do. That's why I kind of tried, as you can see, I'm not necessarily focusing on one specific task. I'm kind of changing based on what I felt like right in that second, because when you're doing this for so long, you kind of have to just do what you want to do and not really try to stay necessarily organized. My plan was like, I just wanted to get all the trees and bushes put away right away, but then I realized, no, I need to demolish cliffs and all that kind of stuff. So it throws you around the place, at least me. But I think I like that. Just change up what you're doing for 15 hours. It's not the same thing for the whole time straight. I also apologize if you can hear my laptop whirring in the background. It is working overtime rendering this video, so I apologize. So it looks like I'm organizing tulips currently, or yeah, I'm organizing my tulips, it looks like. So I'm just rounding up all the flowers and putting them on the beaches. It's really funny seeing my little character running when it's just running on the ground. It's so fast, it looks a little ridiculous, but it's fun. Oh, I'm demolishing my library. I loved this library so much. It's so sad to see it go. Oh well, I could build a big one. I think the hardest part about having flowers everywhere is trying not to press Y and picking up the buds, because I absolutely hate plucking flowers when you don't mean to. Literally one of the biggest pet peeves for me in this game. I hate it. So trying not to do that was quite a disaster, and I honestly think I may have only done it twice the entire time, and I am so proud of myself for that, because it is the easiest thing to do on a good day, so I'm glad I did it. And as you can see, when my villagers have thoughts or they run up to me while I was doing this, I refused to talk to them because I was just trying to be in the mood for just demolition. Starting to demolish my museum, another area that I loved on my island, and a more recent section of it as well. And if you're wondering why all my paths are white, I assumed that I could delete the custom path and it would just delete it off my ground. I hadn't realized it would just be a white patch. And it was so frustrating when the sun would be right above, because I literally could not tell the difference between the snow and the white ground. It was so blinding. You'll probably see that coming up on day 2 here, but it was the worst. Okay, so starting day 2 now. Day 2 I worked for, I don't even know, 5 hours and 15 minutes. Wow, yeah. Day 2 was a big demolition day. Here, if you're wondering, I was trying to see if I could take out my cell phone and do demolition to kind of have a fixed camera. Could not do it. Very disappointing. So yeah, as you can see, the snow is incredibly white from the sun. So anywhere that had my custom path, it is just blinding. Yeah, you can kind of see it when I'm running there. It was so difficult to see what I had missed and not. Purchasing shovels, can never go wrong. still just organizing flowers on my beach. That was probably, I think the flowers was the hardest part about all of this. I just didn't realize how many flowers I actually had. Had to be thousands. That might be a bit dramatic, I don't know, but literally hundreds for sure. Like, the snow just makes them go out of control. It is really nice for breeding rare colors, though. I discovered that once they're organized in the fields. I got some good cloning going on. So that's a plus. Plus, after that, I plucked all of the flowers and got so many like flowers for DIY recipes. I can now make the freaking flower basket thing and the vase flower. Oh, I'm very excited about it. As you can see, it's just more flower placing, more and more. I have so many. So now I'm just buying some peaches so I can begin to move some trees. I really enjoy, for some reason, digging up the trees. It's kind of fun. And so I'm just digging up all of the trees on this land, and then I am able to finally demolish this section as well. And then there's just way more coming. And yeah, I guess I'll let you guys just keep watching. If there's anything interesting, I'll pipe back in, but please enjoy.
Three, two, one. Three, two, one.
Alright, so as you can see, I have most of the bushes now organized by type and color. I think all of the trees are mostly done as well. And now I'm just getting rid of any extra bushes. Absolutely insane that this is still the same day as earlier. I have been playing for so many hours that day. It is incredible. Yeah, so just, I guess I have enough trees. I destroyed that one. Placing the last cedars I have. and organizing some more flowers still. So yes, as you can see, I'm just selling everything that is excess now because, let's be honest, I could just buy new seeds or saplings if I need. So the end of the part 1 to this 2-part video is coming to a close. Make sure to tune into the second part because that is the most satisfying in my opinion. That's when I start to actually organize all of the flowers. And once it's in the big field, it is absolutely beautiful. So you don't want to miss that. Part 2 will come out probably a day or so after this video. So keep your eyes peeled. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell. That way you won't miss it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next part. Thanks for watching. Bye.